It's Luke and Naomi.
It is Luke and Naomi. Welcome in to episode 144.
Make me push my own buttons.
Yes, that's right. Turn your own microphone on, please.
Just leave mine on all the time.
Congratulations on turning your own microphone on.
Thanks.
Well done. All right.
Did it.
Welcome in. We are live on YouTube, youtube.com/Luke and Naomi on air. If you are listening on the audio stream, you want to join us live ever, Monday night, 7:30 is usually the time we do that. Of course, we post everywhere about it, so you should be able to keep up whenever you want. Just pick a page and find out when we're on and come hang out. I like that. Come hang out. That's I'm going to start posting that on our live invite post. How about that?
Yeah, why not? Jump in the chat, put a couple questions in there, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. All right. It is 144, the Birdcage this episode. I'm a huge Robin Williams fan. I mean, who doesn't like Pepper and Modern Family? Stuff like that. So this is kind of neat watching the Birdcage after having seen Modern Family and Nathan Lane as Pepper in Modern Family, because you know where he got that character from.
Right, absolutely. Really funny too. I called my family this weekend and I told my mom, oh yeah, we just finished watching the movie for the podcast, and she's like, oh, what did you watch? I'm like, the Birdcage, and like it took her a second. She's like, oh, the Birdcage. Yes, Mom. You gotta listen. You gotta hear about it.
That's right. Yeah.
Definitely one of those movies that I think a lot of people have seen at one point or another, and is just kind of like, oh yeah, that movie.
Oh yeah, that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Hank Azaria and all that. But we'll get to it. It's a double review this time. I had never seen the Birdcage either. Throughout, what's up, Todd? Throughout all of my movie watching past, and again,
which is crazy.
Love Robin Williams. Never watched the Bird. Hank Azaria. All right.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. If you are new around here, I'm Luke Austin. That's Naomi Lynn. I've seen a whole bunch of movies except for the Birdcage, and Naomi Lynn is working on catching up on all those movies. Yep. So if you've seen the Birdcage, relive your first watch through both of our eyes this week, and if you've never seen it either, should you?
We'll let you know.
It was also pointed out to us. We will absolutely let you know. Rochelle's in with us too again.
Hey, Rochelle, how's it going?
All right. So, yes, we will absolutely let you know.
Yes.
If you should check it out. We're bringing back our love hate lists
right.
From the weekend. So if you're new around here, that's something we used to do on Mondays. Is jump on the Facebook page, let us know what your weekend love hate lists are. So we're getting back into the swing of things. So not enough people got to see it today. So it's just basically our love hate. My mom got to see my nephew this weekend, so that's what we got from her.
That's good.
So
that's a good love.
How about we got 2 weekends to go over too with the love hate lists?
We do?
Yes, because we didn't do a show last week, so.
Oh, we didn't, did we?
We got 2 weekends. So 2 weekends ago.
I don't know where I've been. Come on.
2 weekends ago, we did our
we
first.
We didn't do a show last weekend?
No, because we were camping.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
All right. So what did Rochelle never watched it? Did you watch it just for us, or just was that happenstance? Because if you watched it just for us, then
that's amazing.
Move to the head of the class.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Remember when we used to do like listener of the day?
That's right.
We'd have listener of the week, and it's gonna be Rochelle
there
here. A++.
That is awesome. I do love it when people go, oh, all right, they're gonna talk about that. I gotta watch it again, or watch it for the first time, or something like that. We did that to Paul Moore back in the day. With one of our OG reviews was Return to Oz.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We told him about that. And what was it? Did he end up watching it?
Yeah, he had never seen it. And he's my age and all that stuff. Never saw Return to Oz and was mad at us for making him watch that.
Fair enough. Because I will suggest right now, if you have not seen Return to Oz, don't.
Oh, watch it. It's
great. Absolutely not.
Watch it, then watch our review. It's just...
Well... That's fair. For entertainment purposes, and if you got like 4 hours to kill, there you go. Watch the movie, then listen to the review.
That one you can find on our 80s Under a Rock Reviews playlist on YouTube. Rochelle says yes, she watched it for us. So
that is awesome.
Listener of the week.
Yep, listener of the week. I don't care. Listener of the month. You can have all of June.
All of
yours.
June. Right on. All right.
That's
so
awesome.
Love hate list. We got to get to the love hate. So love that we went camping for the first time in a long time. Several years. And
tent camping.
Found ourselves a cool spot here, Goose Creek State Park in North Carolina. It was awesome. Loved it. Had a great weekend. Everything went well. The weather was phenomenal for that trip. I mean, it was hot. It's June.
It was very hot. Just like dripping sweat.
It could have been worse too, which
it could have
crazy to think of, but it could have. Yeah.
It was very hot, but that's okay. My biggest fear out there were bears. Luckily, we did not run into any of them. And luckily, I did not take my mom's advice first after telling her that, hey, we're going to be camping and it's an area where there's bears. And she goes, okay, if you come across a bear, lay down and play dead. What? Mom?
Is that outdated, or is that never been a thing? Because it sounds so familiar to me.
Yeah, I feel like it's something that people used to say all the time. But that's like, no, you don't do that. And my mom said that, and I'm like, Mom, no.
Is it from like cartoons maybe or something?
Maybe.
Like, where they just got that wrong?
Or it's like an old wives' tale or something where like you eat 8 spiders a night.
Yeah, right.
Lay down and play dead.
Yeah, don't do that.
Thanks, Mom.
Maybe if it's a grizzly or something, I don't know.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I am not doing that no matter what kind of bear it is.
If it's a grizzly, I'm dead either way.
Right.
So there's
so
that.
you might as well lay down.
No grizzlies, but we're taking a stroll down the main road in the campground, and we had a beer. I think just one. We weren't there for very long, and Naomi says, "I just saw a deer." No, you didn't. We're in a camp. There's so many people around here. There's no way you saw a deer. You're hallucinating. I said, and then about 20 yards later, we come around. There's the deer. Not only is there the deer, but there's the fawn with it too.
Yeah, little baby deer. It was awesome. We got pretty up close.
It's crazy.
To them.
Yeah. Saw them
was awesome.
Saw a few deer, which I would guess is maybe the same ones if they habitate in the area. But that was pretty cool. You're hallucinating. No, it's that. What'd you say? That was a deer or a really big dog?
I said, because I thought it was a dog at first, because it was just the corner of my eye, and I was like, there's no way that was a dog. Like, that's too big to be like a golden retriever, and the tail was too little and fluffy. There's no way. I was not hallucinating. It was a deer. So camping was good, and we didn't have to worry about bears, so that was nice. We
just
didn't
deer.
have no, just deer.
And we happened to be walking by another campsite and just noticed a squirrel absolutely go into town in a food bag. Like, they got the screen tent set up, but then a shopping bag with, snacks or what have you.
Yeah.
And there's just a squirrel tail just.
It was crazy. I felt so bad, and the people weren't there, so it's not like we could be like, "Hey, there's a squirrel getting to your stuff." There was nobody around, and it's like, "Aw."
And then I don't want to be running up at somebody's campsite and diving into their, their tent.
Right?
Their neighbors knew that we didn't belong there, so that was just like, wow, that's a bummer. Okay, make sure we don't leave our food out.
Yeah.
I mean, out for more than just bears.
Right.
So
Squirrels.
That was cool. Really good camping trip. I rigged up a kind of cover for the charcoal grill that they have at the campground, and I just took some foil, and it was awesome. It worked really well. I got pictures up there.
We did eat good.
Yeah, that was super cool. Worst part of that weekend was I woke up on Sunday with the sciatica just so.
Yeah, that's what it was. He made me pack up everything by myself.
I timed that perfectly.
Back hurts.
Yeah, sat there and watched her pack the whole car.
Yeah.
She did a good job.
I got my workout in.
So that was the drive was the worst part with that, having to pull over in a public library in the middle of somewhere that I don't know and just get out and lay in their parking lot.
That
it's okay,
was
neighborhood.
Funny.
I'm fine.
Yep. Yes, because there was a guy, like a neighbor, washing his car or something, and he ended up walking over going, "You guys okay?"
Yep, just yoga in the library.
Yep, he hurt his back. We're cool. Don't worry about it.
Thank God for stretches, because that got me home.
Yeah.
Whew, oh boy. So that was the hate part of that weekend. This past weekend was really cool. I mean, pool weekend all weekend. It's hot as hell in North Carolina. That'd be my hate, but I mean, it's hot in the summertime. What are you gonna do?
It is.
Right?
Yep. So we hit 95 and 93 this past weekend. I like the heat. I don't mind it. It was to the point where it was oppressive even for me. With that and just the high humidity. Yeah, because I'll sit out there. I'll sit out there and just sweat and just not care. Because hey, I got nowhere to be. It's the weekend. I'm happy. I'm gonna go to the pool and cool off. But it was to the point where it was oppressive for me. So I would say that would probably be my hate as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool though. Friday night we got together with some of Naomi's current coworkers who had no clue that she does a podcast. Y'all, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? No clue.
Listen, I keep my work life and my home life somewhat separate.
I blew that right up. I just started hollering.
Oh my goodness.
Luke and Naomi on air. We come up. Let's go.
They got to meet the actual side of Luke that everybody sees on this podcast, like the craziness, which they had no idea, because once in a while they would see you and it's a nod, a wave, hi, how are you kind of thing, and that's about it. And now Luke's got a beer or two in him, and he's yelling and carrying on, and it was a great time. We had so much fun.
Yelling and carrying on. If you know, you know.
Yeah. To the point where, like, at work today, I had a couple coworkers come up to me and go, I couldn't stop laughing when your husband said this. And then it's like, okay, hang on. Let me explain the story behind that.
Yeah, maybe not safe for the podcast. I'm not sure.
No, not safe for the podcast.
Which, you know, think about that. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else from the weekend that you loved or hated?
I loved hanging out by the pool the second day, too. We did 2 pool days.
2 pool days.
So that was really nice. You know, and just hanging out with some good friends all weekend long, which was really good. You know, again, and the hate is just the oppressive heat, which we are in store for 4th of July as well. So, but that's okay.
That's okay. We'll
get
the ocean.
fireworks.
We got pools. We got the ocean. We got fireworks coming. 4th of July is going to be fun. So that's something cool to look forward to. But we'll get to those love hates next weekend. So be on the lookout on Facebook and Instagram for the love hate post. Usually try to get that up there Monday mornings so that you can, you know, complain about your weekend and brag about some good stuff that happened to you.
And that way we can share them as well, and it'll be fun.
That's right. Love those love hate lists. But now it is time to move on to our recurrent dose of Did You Know? Got some random facts for episode 144. I just sometimes can't nail that, you know, after 144 episodes.
I feel like you get it right once out of every 50.
1 out of 5, like Fulton Reed. All right, some random facts for episode 144. Your recurrent dose of Did You Know, just to reiterate that.
There you go.
I got to write this episode. Did you know Americans are drinking less orange juice now than any other time in the past 2 decades? It's expensive. But we still drink more than any other country in the world. Which surprises me. I really thought there would be... I don't know why I feel like Europeans are all over the orange juice, but I
guess I never really thought about it, but I wouldn't assume the Europeans. I would think South America or something for orange juice.
I don't know. I picture like Mediterranean, you know, sandals, orange juice. I don't know why.
I guess. It kind of makes me really want orange juice, though.
Right? Me too. Not the case, though. So, did you know when you lose weight, you breathe out the fat as carbon dioxide? I don't know why that makes me laugh like that, but it does. That seems strange. You know, you sneeze fat all over somebody. That's weird.
Gross.
I'm sorry. I had to. Did you know Matt Groening created The Simpsons?
Yes.
But he's only written 4 episodes.
Did not know that.
And as a matter of fact, 3 of those cases, he's listed as a co-writer, not even the head writer on that. The only episode where he's the sole writer is from 1992, the Lurleen Lumpkin episode.
Interesting.
I don't know if he wrote those songs, though. Something tells me he didn't write those.
No.
Yeah, finally bagged me a homer and all that stuff. Did you know that my dad's going to love this one. This is for you, Dad, okay? Did you know that Americans pronounce the apparel and shoe brand Adidas wrong?
Okay.
That's right. The old man's screaming right now. It's supposed to be Adidas because the
Adidas. That's kind of fun.
Adidas. The company was founded by a man named, I believe, I don't think it was Adolf, but it was Adi Dassler. Like his first name was Adi and his last name was Dassler.
Okay.
Right. So Adidas.
Adidas.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be said.
Adidas.
Yes. Also,
it's kind of fun.
One of the main outfitters for the Nazi Party, by the way, just way back in the day, almost 100 years ago. We just watched Band of Brothers, so I thought that would be fitting.
Yep.
Now I'm realizing only Naomi realizes why that's fitting okay. Anyway, next, did you know the tallest cliff on Earth is a 4,100 foot drop on Mount Thor in northern Canada? I'm laughing because my dad's in the chat, and there he is. Did you know the tallest cliff on Earth is a 4,100 foot drop on Mount Thor in northern Canada? If you were to drop a bowling ball from the top, it would take almost 20 seconds for it to hit the ground.
I don't like that.
Think of how long 20 seconds really is.
Yes, that's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
And
that's not a fun fact.
It's kind of cool. And at that point, the ball would be traveling over 150 miles an hour.
Crazy.
That is insane, right? And that is your recurrent dose of Did You Know? Some random facts for episode 144. It's going to bring us to what?
Breakfast.
Yeah, that's right. You look like I was forgetting something. When you make that face, it means I forgot something. That is going to bring us to what we like to call
Breakfast food can serve many purposes.
breakfast for dinner. A little throwback to the old school morning show bits that we used to do, and I found a couple of lists this week, and we've got another hypothetical this week, gang, that if you thought the ocean hypothetical was crazy, or whatever the other ones we've done recently. What am I doing here? Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
This one is coming up in a second, and it's going to be fun. So first, though, we did just go camping, cooked a bunch of food on the grill, including some burgers, and 4th of July is this weekend. So some guy thought he would take to the internets and tell everybody about 7 foods you should never grill.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. That's the answer.
If we're talking about grilling food, you can grill whatever you want.
So it's an article from Bloomberg, actually, that had professional chefs, not just one guy. AI's the guy. AI curated it. Had professional chefs list food you should never cook on a grill. And one of them is hamburgers, surprisingly.
Why? I want to know the reasoning behind this.
I'm about to tell you.
Okay, well, you're taking too long because I'm getting angry over here.
The argument...
Burgers on grill, it's just the best.
How much do you like when I cook the burger in the cast iron, though?
I mean, I like that too. It's
Yeah,
great.
okay.
Yeah, but there's something about eating outside.
It really, I can't
Yes.
disagree with you because again, camping we had the
We
grill.
just did it,
over
and it was
the,
delicious.
yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. So, the argument from the chefs is the fat drips down, the outside doesn't get caramelized. So a lot of times, and I learned how to do this with a burger a while ago, where I've seen chefs actually put liquid butter on the patty before they put it in the pan because then it caramelizes it nice, it burns nice and even. It's great. But the caramelization keeps all the flavor in, so their argument is you lose all the flavor when the fat drips down into, your coals and onto your fire and stuff like that. You're supposed to use a plancha, which is a flat piece of cast iron you place on the grill, which is,
Fair.
cast iron pan, right? So, hey, look at that. Most of the time I'm doing it right, except for last weekend.
Fair, but they're still wrong. You can absolutely cook it on the grill. It's a great way to go, especially if you're using charcoal, because then you get that taste like, yes, please.
And the 4th of July, all about freedom, right?
That's right.
So don't tell me what to do. This
Don't
guy was
tread
probably,
on me. Let me grill.
This guy was probably English or something.
That's right.
All right,
dare
next one, moving right along. The next one, filet mignon. It doesn't have enough fat for the grill, and they're usually pretty thick, so it's hard to cook them the way you want when you're using like a flame or charcoal or something like that.
True.
That one makes some sense. Pizza's another one. I've seen plenty of people cook pizzas on a grill or at least over a fire or something like that. But the problem is it doesn't cook very evenly, especially if your grill's got the hot zones, the hot spots, and things like that. It's also hard to get the toppings to cook right. If you do try it, though, use aluminum foil or a pizza stone. Otherwise, you might have a tough time scraping it off the grill.
True.
too.
Yeah.
Most types of fish, I think that's kind of common knowledge. Like, that's an easy one. That's low-hanging fruit there from these professional chefs. Tends to do better if you cook it on low heat and with really flaky fish. The smoke hides all the flavor. Swordfish and tuna do pretty well on the grill, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Pork chops, you lose all the delicious fat. That's another one. They're better in a pan. Shish kebabs. One of the things I've seen cooked exclusively on a grill, right?
Right.
Well, they're not saying don't cook them on a grill, but because the vegetables cook faster than the meat, what they say is do meat on one skewer and veggies on another, and then...
Again, don't tread on me. I am going to cook my kebabs the way I want. I'm going to put pork chops on the grill. Might even cook a pizza. Leave me alone.
The other one is, and it seems obvious like fish, but melty cheeses.
That's just stupid.
Well,
no, it's
duh.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. You can scrape that off,
Right. But the whole point of softer cheeses and processed cheeses like American will just melt through. You can make it work on a burger, but if you are really looking to, for some reason, grill some cheese that's not in a sandwich form, there are cheeses that can handle being grilled. Halloumi, I've never even heard of that. Queso panella, or the Greek cheese, I don't know, it's all consonants. Anyway, apparently they're great appetizers with lemon juice and black pepper.
Oh, okay.
I swear to God, there's a couple of vowels in there, but that's a lot of K's and Y's.
That's fine.
Sometimes Y.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, so there you go.
That's fine.
If you're
Some
about to grill next weekend, don't do fish, I guess.
And cheese?
Unless you want to. Who the hell am I? All right, Mel Brooks turned 100 over the weekend.
Mel Brooks.
And
all right.
of course, they're getting ready to release Spaceballs 2. which if you have seen Spaceballs, haven't seen Spaceballs, you can also check out our playlist, 80s movies, because Naomi reviewed that one as well.
You could do a Mel Brooks playlist. We've done a couple.
Probably could, but to that end, there are... Entertainment Weekly came out and said his most essential films. So I want to see if there's any of these, have you heard of all of these? Have we seen any of these? And I think there's one you've seen that is a surprise to people.
Okay.
Or will be a surprise to people. So the number one list of Mel Brooks movies you should see, The Producers from 1967.
I don't know that.
Ironically, Nathan Lane's done The Producers in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if it was Broadway or if they did the movie version or something like that, but I'm pretty sure he's done that.
Okay.
Number 2, Blazing Saddles.
Have seen it. Have reviewed it. One of the hardest reviews to do.
Yeah.
If you don't know, go read the synopsis of what Blazing Saddles is about.
Yeah, if you don't know, you should check that out. Young Frankenstein, number 3 on the list.
I have seen that.
Naomi's seen I have not seen Young Frankenstein.
We need to make you watch that one because that one is a good one.
Yeah, for sure. High Anxiety.
Never heard of it.
Not seen that one. It sounds familiar. I can't remember off the top of my head what exactly that is. And then number 5 on the list is, of course, Spaceballs.
Yes.
From 1987.
Which we have seen.
Which, of course, Naomi has seen. The Blazing Saddles review, by the way, is... Naomi said it. It is worth a check out because it is one of the most awkward... How do I even,
How do I tiptoe around this? I mean, we all know what the movie is about, and it crosses a lot of lines, and we know that.
If you're listening to audio podcast right now, you need to watch this on YouTube because you can see some of the, worry on Naomi's face
the
now.
Stress.
The PTSD from trying to tiptoe around that. And I mean, we're on the internet, and you can cuss a lot, but... Nope.
There's certain things that you just don't feel comfortable doing,
So
you
there
know?
you go. So Mel Brooks, possibly 2, maybe 3 movies on that list between the two of us that we got to get to. So we'll have to do that. And really looking forward to Spaceballs 2.
That's right.
That's got to be... All right.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
Before we get to the insane hypothetical, which may get us kicked off of the internet. If I don't do this right, it's... Poof.
He has not told me anything about this either, by the way. So I'm as blindsided as the rest of you. Just saying.
I'm looking forward to this. It's ridiculous. But before we get to that, it is summertime. It is, carnival food, outdoor eating, crazy stuff time. And I've got another list of the most outrageous food that you can find at carnivals across our wonderful 250-year-old country.
I love lists like this. There is nothing better than going to a carnival, going on one fair ride, because we're old now and can't handle much more than that. Plus,
I don't trust carnival rides
right,
anymore.
I don't.
I'm not,
yeah. My thoughts
They're
exactly,
older
but
than
I
I am
really
now.
didn't want to get too far into that. But there's nothing like going to a carnival, people watching, going on a ride, listening to some live music, and eating something that is so bad for you. It might just kill you.
I thought I had, peaked with eating deep fried Oreos or what did we have, a Twix bar one time, deep fried.
Oh, it was so good.
I like a lemonade and like something like that, but some of these are unholy. So number 1 on the list, and I wish it said where they're from. I didn't do the research to get the backstories and stuff, but if y'all want to know, I'll look into it. But deep fried butter is number 1 on the list. That is from The Simpsons. I mean... That sounds like a Homer Simpson creation right there. Deep fried butter.
Do you get a whole stick or just like a bite? Because if it's a bite, I will try it. A whole stick that
makes my stomach hurt thinking about it. Just a stick of like a deep fried Twinkie is the whole Twinkie, right?
It's got to be like a bite size.
Yeah, Rochelle says she's a big corn dog eater. At the something like that. But that's
so
not
good.
That's not like deep fried butter.
It's got to be a bite. It has to be.
Cheeseburger donuts are another one on the list. Shout out to the Great New York State Fair.
I remember when they announced that, and that was such a big deal. Glazed donuts and then the burger in between. I'd try it.
Sometimes burgers are messy enough and too much as it is. But now you put a freaking glazed donut in between that, and I don't know. That just
Sweet
seems...
meat.
Sweet meat. See, I don't like that at all. That for some reason, well, not for some reason, because of Stephen King, that phrase does not mean what it should to me. But that's
sweet meat.
That's for another day. Yeah,
I'd try it. I'll have a burger with the buns being donuts.
So, sometimes when I make fried chicken at home, I'll just like take some of the wet batter and put it in the dry and then make like little batter bites along with the chicken, right? So there's something like that, but with Coca-Cola. It's deep fried Coca-Cola.
Okay.
And so they use Coke in the batter, roll it into little balls and deep fry it. And then they top it with cinnamon sugar as if there wasn't enough,
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
It sounds delicious.
Chocolate covered bacon, of course, that's like the only one on the list that I'm okay with. I think.
That has moved away from just like carnivals and fairs too, because remember, it may not have been the first time we had it, but one of the times we had it was at a wine event.
That's right.
Little fancy
wine and chocolate.
Wine and chocolates and all of this,
And
and
some
here's
bacon.
some bacon.
I didn't want to leave.
It's dipped in chocolate.
I didn't want to leave ever. Never liked wine more
Right?
when there's bacon associated with it.
Yeah.
Pickle pizza.
I'm here for that.
I'd try it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to knock it because I like pineapple on pizza and stuff
That's
like
right.
that. So there's that. Deep fried bubble gum. It's just flavoring, though. No gum in the center. I say do it. Just like a deep fried Oreo or something like that. Throw a piece of Hubba Bubba in there.
Yeah, but when you're trying to eat, no.
Yeah, and then you just
That's
gotta
disgusting.
all the breading will dissolve eventually, and then you're left with gum.
That's
know.
awful. No.
What if it's flavored gum?
That makes it worse. Grape? Come on.
Yes. Hey, it's just like a jelly donut that's deep fried or something like that.
It's not the same.
I think we just stumbled onto something here. Trademark, patent pending.
You're
Everybody
on
in the
your
chat,
own.
patent
I'm
pending.
not a part of this business venture with you.
Peanut butter and jelly corn dogs.
Interesting. I'd give that a shot.
I don't know if I've brought this up on the show ever. I have never eaten a corn dog. Of all the things, I've never eaten a corn dog. Not once.
I feel like that's un-American.
I've never even, it's just never happened. There's never been like, hey, want a corn dog? No. Just never. I've not turned them down. I've just also not sought them out. It's just never happened.
I feel like we need to go to a fair this summer, and you need to have a corn dog.
Get a corn dog and decide if I want the peanut butter and jelly on there too.
Right.
How about
I'm here for the peanut butter and jelly one.
Rochelle's a corn dog eater. She said she would try it, the peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
I mean, peanut butter and jelly is good on almost everything.
Right. It
I mean,
seems weird thinking about the hot dog part of that, though.
It does.
But I would try it.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm glad she will, too.
What else we got here? Cotton candy tacos. No explanation. Is the shell made out of cotton candy? Are we putting
Who
cotton
cares?
candy on top? Yeah,
Who cares? We'll eat it.
Mac and cheese ice cream we've heard of before. We've talked
Yeah.
about that on a different episode.
There is a company that sells that.
Is it like a permanent thing, or was it? Well, it must be now. It's
I
at
think it
carnivals
did
near
really
you.
well, and so like this company kept doing it. They did a couple of weird things too, couple different weird ice cream flavors. But I remember the mac and cheese because it was one of those, you read the story about it, it's like a BuzzFeed article or whatever, and you're like, oh, okay, it's available in Oregon or something like that.
Okay.
But this we actually walked by in the store, and I was like, oh shoot, mac and cheese ice cream, we could actually try it.
I don't know if I want to spend the money. Somebody give it to me, then I'll try. That $3.
That sounds about right for you.
That $3 is mine, man. I don't if I don't like it. So in the chat right now, my dad's saying the no corn dog thing is on him. And as I was saying, I've never had a corn dog. I wanted to blame him for some reason, and then he came with it. So, Dad, I mean, in like a sentence or two, if you can explain why, I don't know if we'll have time.
Was it just something that like you didn't like?
I think so. I think it was like that. Like he wasn't into. If you can do it quickly and whatever, I'll try to get to it. But let me know. Todd's an OG from the morning show way back in New Mexico.
Yeah.
My dad said he wouldn't spend the money either. But Todd says, "Would you put ranch on a cotton candy taco?" That is a deep inside joke for Luke and Naomi.
You know what, Todd? I would. I really would.
Yeah, she probably would.
You give me that ranch, yeah, I'll put it on anything.
Speaking of ranch dressing, that is absolutely going nuts with the World Cup right now. While the Europeans are discovering ranch and all that stuff, and we're so ahead of that curve. Check out our Facebook page for the video of Brian from England trying Hidden Valley Ranch. He goes, "Oh, that's not going to stay hidden very long."
That's right. That's one of my favorite things that we did. Well, I can't. It's up there in New Mexico. It really is. When we tried salad cream for Brian, and Brian tried Hidden Valley Ranch for us, and that was a great time.
Ranch
that's
is
for
better.
sure.
Ranch is definitely
yes,
better.
absolutely.
Yeah,
you don't need salad cream.
If
in
you
your
don't
life.
know, Europeans don't have ranch.
Yeah,
that's
it's
not a thing. And like the British or English or whatever have this salad cream, which is like a watered down mustard. It's not watery. It just is very light in flavor.
Yeah, like mustard and mayo and...
The video's there. The video's on our YouTube, and I just recently posted it on Facebook, too, if you want to check
And we
that
also
out.
had that salad cream in our fridge for like 2 years before we were
Oh,
finally
yeah,
like, why have we not gotten rid of this?
Yeah. So the legend of why I've not had a corn dog is because my dad's cheap. That's
Okay, that's fair.
yeah. I would get a snow cone.
It's a fair reason.
Snow cone or corn dog.
But I'm gonna get you a corn dog this summer.
All
I think
right.
that is. I think that's a fair mission. That we go to a carnival and you try a corn dog for the first time.
All right, on a mission.
Then we'll put peanut butter and jelly on it.
Accept it. Let's see here. One left.
All right.
This one. So I kind of want to try this one. It might also be the weirdest.
All right. I'm here for this then.
Fried Jello. And now, like, talk amongst yourselves, because I want to see if I can find something about fried Jello on here. Let's see. So deep fried butter is in ball form, by the way, a little nugget form.
Okay. See, I'm here for that. I'll give that a shot. I really will. As long as it's not a whole stick of butter.
Pickle pizza is a lot of pizza.
That's fine.
Or a lot of pickles on a pizza.
I would assume that. I would assume the whole, like, we're talking overlapping more than pepperonis.
Cotton candy tacos are like a sweet thing. Carnival filling often includes ice cream, candy, and other sugary toppings. Less of a taco, more of a dessert disguised as a taco. Fried Jello.
I'll still put not ketchup. Ranch on that. Special
preparation allows the Jello to hold its shape during cooking. The unusual texture leaves a lasting impression on first-time visitors. That's all we got. That's all. I don't have a picture. That's it. That's all they'll tell me.
Unusual texture. Do you have a texture problem with things? Are you somebody that
Sometimes I don't like mushy.
Okay, but I mean it's going to be deep fried, so your Jello's going to get warm.
But the savory's
and
there,
that's gonna be mushy.
and then the sweet too. So there's that.
We got to find some deep fried Jello for you.
And
a corn dog.
That more than a corn dog, honestly. Somebody get out there and do some research for you. I'm going to have to do some Googling for this.
You have to do the research.
Jets Ranch. Yes, Rochelle. If you're what are you, a Midwesterner? Right? There's a Jets in North Carolina. Jets Ranch is
It's about
amazing.
an hour away from us.
I've smuggled Jets Ranch across the Canadian border.
Yep.
That
was a good day.
That is a good point, Rochelle, because
if it's Jets Ranch, like you eat it on everything and you can just eat it out of the container.
That's such a good ranch too. So I hope they don't, because then that might wipe Jets completely out. Like Boston,
their stock will
they
go up.
drank
It's
Boston dry.
It's
What do they do when they
fine.
find out about Jets Ranch? Oh my goodness. Nice pull, Rochelle. I like that in the
Yes,
chat. Well
yeah.
done. Well done, chat. All right, it is time not to get to the movie review, but to get to this absurdly ridiculous hypothetical.
Whew, okay.
Okay, so setting up some backstory, some groundwork here. Picture this as a video game. Just, we've played Call of Duty Zombies. Most of us have had some sort of interaction with like Grand Theft Auto and things like that, where it's ridiculous. Okay, so that's where we're going to start here. This is a ridiculous hypothetical.
The fact that you have to phrase that to begin, I'm so nervous.
So I'm going to lay it out, and then no prize. You can make up whatever prize money you want for this one. I just want to know, how many kindergartners do you think you could personally take in a fight before being overpowered? So I have some. We have some ground rules. I love this. All right, they're going to release them at you 5 times, or 5 at a time every 30 seconds. So
That's a lot.
It's like the Royal Rumble, but with kindergartners. And they come at you with, so first, it's a standard size classroom, say like 40 by 25. It's completely empty, like that. No weapons for you or the kindergartners. And you to defeat them, you have to knock them unconscious. All right, and when you do, they disappear from the arena like a video game.
Like a video game.
Yes.
Okay.
So again, video game. Video game. Right?
We are not abusing children here.
That's right. That's
you may have to mention that a couple times so we can just keep that in our mind there.
The phrasing of this is very touchy here. So, the goal for them to win, for you to lose, is they have to pin you to the ground for 15 consecutive seconds. But for you to eliminate the kindergartners, you have to knock them unconscious, any way, shape, or form. I say, my dad goes 300.
I believe your dad could do that. I really do.
Just 300. I think I could do this. I really do. Think about it. Like, I mean, you just large swipes and like I'm falling on things and
But every 30 seconds, 5 more show up.
5 more. So you just you got to time it out right. You got to try to take the first 5 down as fast as you can. So you get a couple of seconds to take a breather.
No, and it's going to take you some time to figure out logistics and what your best course of action is. And by the time you figure out your best course of action, you're going to be overrun with kindergartners. Like,
that's why you just got to start swiping. I mean, just I just picture like, Godzilla wiping out buildings with the, How many kindergartners do you think you could personally take in a fight before being overpowered?
So what is your number?
I don't think I have all of them.
I don't.
I'm not losing this. It's just not going to happen. I can't.
I don't even think I could take 2. I think I'd be screwed right from the beginning.
I could also be really good at Pop Warner right now too.
Well, that's a good point.
So,
I just.
What do we got in the chat? What's your answers here? Anybody topping 300?
No, I can see your dad being able to take 300.
I can too. When we used to snowball fight, I've watched my dad take on like, I'm gonna exaggerate, but like 20 kids in a snowball fight and just like not lose.
I can see that.
I mean, he would do the trick where he like tosses one up with the left hand and just cranks you right in the dome with the right hand. Like, so
typical dad behavior, right?
I could see him just wiping out a classroom full of hypothetical virtual kindergartners.
Yes. Thank you for rephrasing it that way too, because I just
no, not how many I could do, Rochelle. How many were you taking?
No, what number did she say for
10.
you? I love it.
Maybe she's talking about you, but she said, I think you could do 10.
I think I could do 2. I think that's where my my number would be.
If we get you mad enough, just start swiping.
You keep saying that, and in my head, I cannot picture it, even in a video game setting.
How many virtual tiny
Where the hell do you come up with this stuff?
The internet.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah. So dangerous conversation, but I just absolutely think of like Call of Duty zombies. They're just they're coming at you in waves. Make them zombie kindergartners.
If I look at
or something.
it as like zombie kindergartners, I feel like it makes it a little bit easier.
I could do 20.
I love it. Yes. I like it phrased as zombie kindergartners. That makes it a little bit easier to like stomach swiping children, as you keep saying.
Yes. I'm not going to point out why.
I still don't think I could.
I've seen
maybe
you with kids.
I could do.
You almost dropped my niece one time.
It was an accident. I still don't think it's going to be much more than 2. They're going to overpower me real quickly. That's just going to happen.
I think I could, I think I could be the last man standing.
You really do?
Yeah.
Until they run out of kindergartners for you.
Rochelle says, can I give him candy? I don't think you want to fuel him up. Now you're
Here's
talking
some pixie sticks.
Now it's like Cocaine Bear.
No, it could be a good distraction. Here's some candy. And as they're like opening up the wrappers and all of that.
Now you're talking about distracting kids with candy. We got to move on. This was as good as I thought it was going to be. If you are listening on the audio feeds, feel free to drop us a line and let us know how many you think you could take, for sure. I can't. There's a couple of people I want answers from on this specifically that I'm going to have to reach out to.
Or call them out,
Yeah, so. Yeah. Oh, all right. There you go. That's your hypothetical. Again, video game. It's a video game.
It's a video game, and they're zombie kindergartners.
Virtual reality. Yes, that's right.
The zombie factor really does help,
Yes.
It seems less aggressive and less bad.
Dark.
Yeah, dark.
Yes,
yeah.
I understand. There's an avenue that we were really trying to stay away from, and that was a tightrope. So anyway, let us know. Rochelle says 20.
That's the number to beat.
My dad says 300. I think
Yeah.
that's the number to beat.
Well, I mean, yes, that's the number to beat. Well, no, because you said all of them. You said until they run
Yes,
out of kindergarten.
until they run out of them. So
yeah.
let's go.
My
Let's go.
gosh.
5 at a time every 30 seconds.
I can't.
But there's no way I'm letting him pin me for. I mean, you got to be on your back, pinned, right? Like a traditional wrestling pin. No way. No, I'm going to fall on
5
4 of them so that they
more
can't get me,
Show up every 30 seconds.
You got to flail. Just swipe.
I thought we were moving on.
I
Let's
wanted
go.
to. All right. That is going to wrap up
Breakfast food can serve many purposes.
breakfast for dinner. A little old school morning show nonsense. I don't think we could have done this on the actual morning show, honestly.
No, this would be skating it on.
We'd have all the kindergartners calling and go, we could take you, Luke Alston. No way.
It would become an actual like live event kind of thing. It would not be good. Selling tickets.
That would be an excellent charity fundraiser.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, let's move on. It is time to get to our Double Under a Rock review. I forgot how to do this.
I saw the panic in your eyes.
The open is fitting for the Birdcage, isn't it?
Yeah.
As is the, if you can hear the music bed, the very serious music bed.
It's very quiet.
All done on purpose, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. The Birdcage, Robin Williams, 1996. Nathan Lane, Hank Azaria as just absurdity, walking absurdity.
I loved it.
It is a double review, so I'm going to jump in here and there, but I'm going to let Naomi get us started with the Under a Rock review of The Birdcage.
All right. So we
It's a
start
hell of a
off
transition, right?
with Robin Williams, Armand. He owns this nightclub that has drag shows and all of that. His partner, Nathan Lane, Albert, is the star of the club, and he's about as dramatic as you would expect. It's Nathan Lane.
I mean, right off the bat, right off the bat.
Hysteria all the time.
I love. So we're what, like 2 minutes into the movie, and we're going, okay, who is starring it? Because I really didn't know if it was going to be Hank Azaria or if it was going to be Nathan Lane, and I think you were like, oh no, it's going to be Nathan Lane.
Yeah, like I mean, it had to be.
It had to be.
It had to be.
And I mean, the first it was perfect. He's so funny. He's just so funny.
So anyway, Albert doesn't want to go on stage. He believes Armand is cheating because he found white wine in the fridge, and apparently he only drinks red. And they set it up, to kind of make you think, like, oh my gosh, maybe something is going on. A younger guy shows up, and they're talking, and it seems like Armand, I'm going to keep saying it like that too, Armand, is a little
You
nervous.
kind of have to, don't you?
Yeah, you do, because
Armand.
otherwise it comes off kind of weird, so... he's like acting a little nervous around this guy.
So
and
did
everything.
you? I mean, we kind of knew the synopsis of the movie, so I figured that was the kid. But did you think, was it? Did they get you?
I thought it was the kid. I thought it was his kid,
okay.
but I was like, ooh, this is kind of weird, and that's what they were going for. But he's not cheating. Again, it's the son. The son came over to tell him he's getting married, and he wanted to tell Armand about it before Albert found out, because Albert is dramatic and he'll start screaming. And he says that he'll start screaming, and we all know he will.
He'll start screaming. I mean,
That's
when
what
he
he does.
says that, it's like, yep, that's
Yeah.
Yep.
So their son Val is getting married, and the woman he's marrying, Barbara, she comes from this like ultra conservative background, and her father is like the vice president of the Coalition for Moral whatever. So this is going to be our driving force, our opposition, and it's going to get good.
For sure.
So Val tells his dad about his soon-to-be wife's parents, specifically the father, who's a senator. He asks his dad to tone it down, redecorate the house, and not be so obvious, as he says, because the senator thinks he's like this art diplomat or whatever for Greece.
Yeah.
And believes
Cultural
Albert,
attaché to Greece. That's what it was, wasn't it?
And believes Albert, the mom, is a housewife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom's a housewife.
So the senator and his wife will be coming to meet Armand, and his housewife tomorrow, while the senator deals with this political nightmare. The president of the coalition was just found dead in an underage girl's bed. So this whole wedding thing might give them the press they need to kind of fix his image, except he doesn't know, Val's parents are gay. And that's the secret they're going to try to keep.
That's the setup.
Which is not going to happen.
Therein lies the game, as they say.
Pretty rough, though, to ask a father to change who he is, but also very crappy for the kids whose parents shouldn't have any say or thought in what's going on with this marriage as well.
Real. On some level, it was like, I started being like, Val, like, he's being mean. But is he not being every kid to their parents ever?
Yeah.
Like...
Usually it's just not so extreme.
Right, yes, because you're not dealing with that.
Tone it down, Mom and Dad. Like, stop babying me in front of my new friends or my fiance.
So, yeah, I mean, I had to tell my mom, I was like, listen, just that weird shit you say, like, don't say as much of it, okay?
Right? I tried the same thing with my parents, and they went the other way.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yes, very much.
Really?
Yeah.
You think we're going to embarrass you? Just wait. So pretty rough, those couple of scenes there where it's like, don't be so obvious, and when you think about it, it's like,
it's a great sight gag,
yes,
because
of course.
like, if you think too hard about it, it is a great sight gag, because then they pan around the room and it's just like, gestures
there's
broadly.
There's a lot of images.
A lot of dong.
Yes. So again, love all the Robin Williams and the Nathan Lane, and they make it so goofy with that subject matter that's a little bit serious behind it, but they still are able to keep it light. So Armand comes around and is going to change up the house for his son. He plans to send Albert away for a few days, but because he cannot be around, can't act straight, and why would he anyway?
Yeah, right.
So Armand tries to slowly get Albert to go away for a little bit.
Oh, you look tired.
You look tired. Get some days in the sun, all that. Of course, that doesn't work.
Why would you say that to a woman,
Backfires, yes. Albert ends up coming home while they're in the process of remodeling the home, and Val and Armand break the news to him that, hey, you can't be here
we're
for
sending
this.
you away, basically. Yeah.
So, of course, and he storms out
my
all
heart
angry.
Is Give me my toothbrush. That's the part,
Yep,
right?
and he throws it over his shoulder. Little toothbrush like this big in a bag.
It's ridiculous.
Over the shoulder.
Oh, my God.
So Armand chases after him, trying to explain that it's not personal and it's not like they really want to do this. But after speaking, they decide, you know what? Albert can come by. He can be Val's uncle.
I like how they Robin Williams Armand he so succinctly sums it up when he's just like, look, the fiance's parents are assholes, and we just and this is what it is. And then Albert's just like, oh, okay.
Okay. But yeah, he's like, well, can I be like an uncle or something? They're like, okay, yeah, we can do this.
doesn't Armand at some point say, but then you're just a gay uncle?
Yeah, and that's what they decide on. But they tell him, you got to work on your mannerisms and all that, which is followed up with the funniest scene of the movie so far, as Robin Williams is trying to teach Nathan Lane to act like a man, spread mustard on toast like a man, walk like a man. It's freaking beautiful.
I've pierced my toast.
So what? Get more toast. We don't have to be so hysterical. You think? Okay. All right.
Excellent. I mean, those two play. We've got some trivia about how about those two acting together.
I loved it.
Coming up
I
afterwards.
really did. All right. So it's made clear that no matter how hard they're trying, Albert is just it's just not going to work.
He just can't butch it up, no matter how hard he tries.
They need a woman to pull off this whole thing. So Armand actually goes to see Katie Archer, who is Val's real mother. And she agrees to play mom. She says she hasn't seen her son since he was born, and she hasn't done anything for him, so she can do this.
Yeah, it seems like, like a surrogate situation type, all of that. And,
right. And, both parties are happy, everybody's happy, and she's just like, okay.
I was wondering, like, is this, like, did she up and leave? Was it like a mutual thing? And it seems like that. So like that was a surprise, because I thought like now they were going to have to kind of reconcile the kid and the mom to make it all happen and stuff.
I like that they didn't have to do that.
Yeah, it was cool. Like you're just like, oh, all right, let's do it.
So at this point, I'm fully vested into this movie. it's going to be such a mess. Like, everything's going to fall apart, right at dinner.
yeah.
It has to. The senator's going to find out Val's parents are gay, get angry, but then have a change of heart somehow, and we'll wrap everything up real nice.
You gotta
happy
figure.
ending. Yeah, of course.
You got to figure that there's a happy ending coming somewhere, but not until.
You just don't know how we're going to get there exactly. So Albert, being as dramatic as ever, storms out when he sees Armand and Katie, although it was not necessary. Armand is able to calm him down, and he's still going to play the uncle, but once he's dressed and trying to be straight, it legit is a no-go. He's just so obviously
It's
gay.
another amazingly funny scene, and then he, on top of everything, sits down, and then the pink socks.
Pink socks show up.
Well, one does want a hint of color.
Right.
That's a wonderful line too. I forget, like I was trying to think of my favorite lines from the movie. Just how he very Nathan Lane, like, well, one does want a hint of color.
Right. You could make a case for almost every line that he says because it's just hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, when they're basically telling him, listen, like, this is not gonna work, he is hysterical.
Of course.
Again, surprise. And he locks himself in his room. Katie, the mom, is stuck in traffic. So, of course, everything is starting to fall apart, and we haven't even gotten to dinner. Senator, his wife, Barbara, they show up. It's disastrous. Like, absolutely horrible, which is the best part of this entire thing.
The meantime, they're being chased across the country by paparazzi who are trying to figure out, like, where they're going and why, and just get a scoop on this whole scandal situation and all of that stuff, which is... I'm honestly kind of unnecessary throughout the movie. If you like, I don't even think we needed that part. Like,
we didn't, but it works for the ending.
I think you could have had him show up for the dinner, 15, 20 minutes earlier in the film and just do more of that.
I would be okay with that. The dinner scenes are just absolutely amazing.
Right?
Like, they can tell something's up. Something is not right in this household, but what? I mean, at one point, Armand is having a hard time finding his own door to leave one of the rooms.
Because the curtains are up over the patio and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, like, something is off, but they're acting nice. Everything seems fine, so you really can't put your finger on what is weird with this.
Meanwhile, you got, what is his name? Agador Spartacus? Agador?
I was just going to say Spartacus.
Agador?
I love that they call him that.
He insists on being called by his full name. He can't walk in the shoes.
He can't walk in the shoes. He's always barefoot, and they make him put on shoes, and he keeps tripping and falling, and it's just an embarrassment.
They're shoes.
Yeah. Armand and Val seem to be fumbling with their stories and explanations for things. Their butler, literally fumbling and falling out of his shoes. All of a sudden, the mom walks in, but it's not Katie. It's Albert's.
And, like, dude's got all the wigs, and that's the one he chooses. It's like the shoes, yeah. It's like the way he went, like Donna Reed. Do you know Donna Reed? Do you understand that reference? It's like a 50s perfect sitcom mom, but he went like full Donna Reed with the whole outfit, the wig, everything, which just...
My favorite thing, though, is when he starts and just gets talking, he just has the best explanation and story and can just lie through his teeth. He's absolutely nailing it, besides the 5 o'clock shadow. I'm like, you can't...
Meanwhile, you got like Gene Hackman, who's just like a Academy Award winner, sitting across from him, and like, oh man, playing this total dope where he's absolutely falling for it.
Yeah,
and
he just like he's like infatuated by her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's absolutely enamored because she Nathan Lane Albert is playing the mom as like the perfect. He knows that the senators, like all the conservative coalition for nonsense or whatever.
Right.
And like, so he's like playing right to the, oh my God, it's perfect.
These scenes are worth the entire movie. Again, Albert pretending to be a woman, really wowing the senator. They even, again, they get talking about politics, abortion, gays in military. And it's so great and it's so tense.
Yeah.
Because like you said, Nathan Lane is playing into this, but also standing...
standing his ground a little bit on the things.
The beliefs and things. And it's just like, you can feel the tension from everybody else in the room.
And
and they're just laughing, having a good time, drinking wine. Life is good.
The scandal setup really helps the whole thing because, you know, he's so preoccupied with them judging him that he didn't even stop to, like, look at the 5 o'clock shadow.
Right.
Or notice that the butler can't wear shoes.
Right. Yeah.
And also,
or cook.
They show him pour a drink about 6 times in that, like, 20-minute, half an hour span of a movie.
Did not notice.
He's just constantly getting up and pouring more booze and stuff. So, you know, by the time he puts his wig on, right? So, what else? Where are we at? I lost where we're at.
So, we're at the point where everything falls to pieces because Katie finally arrives and she announces herself as Val's mom.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many moms do you have and all of this? And basically, you know, the charade is over. Albert pulls off his wig and admits to everything. And it's really sweet, you know.
Yeah,
and
Val
all
and,
of
like,
that.
you know, this is my mother. You know.
Yep. And of course, with everything, though, the senator and the family are ready to leave. Like, we're not doing this. The wedding's off.
They're
Whatever. We're
offended
leaving.
because, you know, other people.
But, of course, with the scandal going on, all the news stations are out there. He can't just walk out the door. Luckily, Albert has a fantastic idea on how to get the senator and his family out with no one noticing them.
As soon as I can't believe I didn't see it coming earlier, but as soon as they're like, I think I have an idea, I'm like,
before they even said that, you knew. I looked at you, and you were just like, oh, I know where this is going. So what do? We dress
Gene
up
Hackman,
the family in drag. Have them walk through the crowd of the nightclub during the final number of We Are Family, which is how the nightclub, you know, wraps up. It shows. It is absolutely the best. Gene Hackman in that wig. I mean, he is the manliest
Did they give him a beauty mark too?
Looking drag queen. I have no idea. I was distracted by the whole picture.
I think they went with the Marilyn for him.
Yeah, they might have. But I mean, the hairstyle and like just his face shape.
Yes.
He's a very manly
He's
looking
jowly
man.
and everything.
Yes,
and like,
yes, thank you.
I can't believe I went my whole life without seeing Gene Hackman in drag.
I would
until
say
now.
if you have not seen this movie, and if it doesn't even sound like it interests you, or you're like, that's not really for me. Okay, well, fast forward to the last give yourself the last half hour of this movie. Come on, you want to see those dinner scenes, but you have to see Gene Hackman in drag.
I mean, you didn't even mention the China.
No, I didn't. Or the terrible soup that had like an egg in it, and it was
Each one got an egg, and he goes, "Yeah, it's peasant soup." And then like I can't even
there was
remember.
no entree
at
or
one point,
something.
Armand's banging his head off the thing, and he was like, "He didn't make an entree."
But the best part is this entire movie is like that from start to finish. Like, yes, the dinner scene is like the best. Gene Hackman in drag is the best.
Oh, the Pirin tablets. We didn't mention the Pirin tablets.
No.
You're
giving him drugs? No, I just scraped off the A and S on aspirin.
The aspirin tablets.
Pirin.
It's
a great movie.
Oh my God.
So, anyways, they dress up the whole family in drag, and the family's walking through to We Are Family, and kind of, you know, just mingling with the crowd and all that. And they're able to walk right out the front door. And nobody notices who they are. It's just over and done with.
That's right. Catherine drives them away. Gene Hackman tells his driver, "Meet me somewhere," and the driver's like, "Not on your life, lady."
Yep.
It's a great way to end it. Like, even he didn't realize.
Right.
And honestly, if you're not looking directly at him, you know, you're not going to look at him because he's obviously a man in drag.
Right.
And I could see people not going, "Oh, Jesus."
The makeup, all that. He definitely did not look like the senator anymore.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for the notes. That's
it
the
for
Birdcage.
That is the Birdcage.
Definitely worth a watch. We've got our review questions coming up after, but as usual, of late, we've got some random facts, I guess, some trivia questions, trivia answers. I said I caught myself saying
some trivia.
I caught myself saying trivia questions on a previous episode. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we've got some trivia for the Birdcage here. A couple of behind the scenes little peeks here. Director Mike Nichols required that Nathan Lane and Robin Williams filmed at least one take with the actual script before he let them go off and do their thing.
That's funny.
Do you know that about Robin Williams, that there
Yeah.
exists an R-rated cut of Mrs. Doubtfire because
Yes.
of how much he did? Yeah, so Nathan Lane, notorious for that as well. So the dude
Okay.
knew he was in for it with those two. So
Hang on, guys. Just read the script at least once. Come on.
do it this way, and then we'll see what else we can come up with. Robin Williams was originally cast as Albert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he wanted to change from flamboyant characters. Also, with the character ended up dressing in drag, he had just done Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
He was like, I don't want to do that. So he has to be cast as Armand after Steve Martin, who was originally Armand, dropped out. Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin, in hindsight, was like, I wish I took that role and all that stuff.
I'm glad he didn't, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, like they just fit for this.
Yeah, Steve Martin regretted because he never ended up making a film with Robin Williams as well,
okay.
which is, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
The slip and fall during the shrimp scene, during the dinner
My
and all that
shrimps.
stuff. Yeah, it was not planned. Robin really fell, and him and Hank Azaria and Dan Futterman are all holding back laughter. You can even kind of hear Robin laugh as he tells everyone to go out of the kitchen, like he's holding it back.
That's funny.
Hank Azaria realized after filming that he based Agador. It's Agador, right? Or Agath?
I have no
whatever.
idea.
Spartacus.
Spartacus.
He voiced that on his grandmother, which is amazing. In
That's
the scene
crazy.
where Gene Hackman's on the ladder trying to escape his house and the paparazzi surround him and catch him, he gives the peace sign as a reference to Richard Nixon, right?
I thought so. I noticed him do that, and I went, that's
Right,
not
that's
really the best idea.
It's a
should
very
you?
Nixon-y thing. But
Yeah.
the inside joke there is that Gene Hackman was apparently on Richard Nixon's enemies list.
Oh,
Yeah, which is another
Interesting.
whole thing that's back in the 70s. Mike Nichols, the director, had to be covered by a sound blanket during the toast scene. I pierced my toast because he was laughing too loud
that's
at
funny.
those two. And
I
I mean,
can see that because that
we were-
scene is hilarious.
we were, hysterical. Hank Azaria created two different voices for, it's Agador, by the way. One being somewhat of a more masculine voice and the other being higher pitched. He was worried about the second one being too stereotypical until he asked a gay friend of his who said, no, it was more realistic, the higher pitched,
That's funny.
I love it.
Go to the expert, Why not?
It is a breakout role for Nathan Lane, who, like his character in the film, is openly gay, but he had not come out at the time of this release. There's a famous story. They went on Oprah to promote the film, and Oprah was trying to out him on her show because
Oh, yeah.
And-
And then Robin Williams ended up like stepping in between. And what did he end
just
up doing?
deflected and kept being goofy and making,
Yeah.
and just really deflected. So that was, Robin Williams is amazing. Filmmaker and PBS producer Rick McKay was hired by Mike Nichols, the director, months before filming The Birdcage began, to go to Paris, London, San Francisco, and Atlanta to make a feature-length documentary about drag queens. He did thorough research to find drag queens all over the world to interview and film in performance. The finished documentary was used to train Nathan Lane and Robin Williams.
That's crazy.
Right?
Talk about doing your research, for a role.
That's right. Callista Flockhart's character, Barbara, they say she's not even 19. She was 30 when they filmed this. And at the end, they show like a close-up of Val when they get married. And I'm like, yeah, that guy's 20.
Yeah.
He was 27 when they were shooting. And finally, Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, also both Disney movie stars individually. Of course, Robin Williams played the genie in Aladdin in 1992, and Nathan Lane, Timon in The Lion King in 1994. And that is your the
Trivia.
Birdcage trivia. And now we got to get to our review questions. So as we usually do with our review questions, I want to know how you felt about it, things you liked, things you didn't like. And I've got to answer these questions too because I've never seen it myself. Starting with the number one question, did you like it?
I loved it.
I think that's obvious. We definitely both liked it.
I'd ask Rochelle, but I come on, Rochelle.
I can
you
see
had
all the
to love
laughing
it.
faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a good movie. It's fun. It's lighthearted. Again, there is that serious side that underneath,
But
but
they-
it's
they
Nathan
push right
Lane
past that
and
and-
Robert Williams.
Robin, yeah.
Yeah, Robert Williams.
Robert Williams.
It's Monday, okay, and
Yeah,
it's been a
that's right.
long Monday.
All good. It was just a slip.
Yeah.
You don't really think that's his name. Did you have a
Robert.
favorite quote or line?
Oh my goodness! I wish I would have taken a little bit more time to think of this.
I honestly, when we got done watching it, almost put it right back on just so I could, remember a couple of more lines.
Yeah.
It's one of those where, like, if I had seen it a whole bunch of times before, I would have come into the recording with, like, a whole bunch of
different
quotes and
things that you'd be
lines ready to go.
yelling constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I love the thing about one does like a touch of color, and then
Yeah, and that's fantastic. And
the
it's
Pierce
just,
My Toast was great. There's
Yeah.
a good ones. Do you have a favorite that you can?
No, I would just say honestly, it was probably half of the time when Nathan Lane opened his mouth. The other half of the time he's just, oh, so that could be my favorite one right there.
The Pirin. When Agador just he's falling on the shoes and he's talking to Val about it and he says something. He's like, again the shoes and like that. Just anything Hank Azaria says is wonderful as well.
Yeah.
Favorite character. Val. I'm kidding. I mean, how do you pick a favorite character in this? Agador is up there with me.
I was going to say, he's
being the Simpsons fan,
probably way up there. Because he's just goofy. And then, like, every time, like, he's singing, like, Donna Summers and things like that. He was, like, cleaning the pool and he's got, like, a thong on or whatever.
He's got the Gloria Estefan on and Armand kicks him out and he goes, "Let's go, Gloria."
Yes, I love when he does that.
All right.
Go, girl.
So do you have a final favorite character?
Yeah, it's him.
It's him.
Yeah.
All right.
Spartacus.
Was there a cringe or discomfort level in this?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. That's more of when they're talking about the senator and his scandal and all of that. It's
Yeah,
just
what
like,
the senator's partner did was more, cringy than
anything else, and the way they like phrase everything with that. It just
what Senator Jackson's last words. That's there you go.
Yeah.
There's
yeah. That's probably the cringiest part of the movie there.
A little bit. All right. This one I've been waiting to ask you since we watched it because the title of the movie in the movie, you have to have liked this one.
I did.
I mean, it's the name of the club. They say it a bunch of times. It fits when they're saying it.
And it's honestly, it's a cool name for the club and what they do. Like, it just fits all around. Like,
all right. If you don't know, Naomi is a big fan of when the movie title is revealed within the movie, but she is
picky about it.
Very picky about it. Yeah. Very judgmental about how it's done.
The best one that I always think of is the Green Mile. That is the best reveal of the title and what it means and all that in a movie. Spaceballs, not so much.
Spaceballs. That's wonderful. What did you know about the movie?
Nothing. Robin Williams, Nathan Lane are a gay couple, and they've got to act straight for their son.
That is exactly what I knew about the movie going in. Thoughts going in?
Well, with knowing that, I was like, okay, this has got to be kind of a funny movie, and it's Robin Williams, so it's going to be funny. And that's about it. That's all I thought. And this is going to be a fun, lighthearted kind of movie. It was a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. It was just so over the top without getting to that point where, when movies get a little bit too far over the top where you're like, okay.
Yeah, all right, let's come back down a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That wasn't
it was real well done. So that was what I was thinking. I was looking forward to it being funny because Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I know Nathan Lane's funny. And I was looking forward to the Hank Azaria character because another piece of trivia that I apparently didn't continue. He, of course, reprised that character in The Simpsons many times.
Right.
So he moves in. Homer moves in with him and his partner at one point in an episode. So
and in that same one that I think about all the time, that's when Homer hides himself in their pantry.
That's right.
And he yells, "My spices!"
Yes.
And so every once in a while that just pops in my head and it makes me laugh because it's the stupidest thing.
Yep,
but
that's the episode.
It's so funny.
For sure.
My spices.
What surprised you about the Birdcage?
I don't know if I would consider it really surprising, but again, the serious parts of it that again, they kind of overshadow it really well, but it's still there,
The way that it's an undertone, but it's not so heavy.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was so well done.
Yeah. Really cool. Gene Hackman for me.
Oh, yeah.
Gene Hackman in full drag. I did not expect. And then we got to the point of the end of the movie. It's like, how did I not know about this? How did I not see that coming way earlier? And then when it happened, it was just like, yep, that's going down. So that definitely surprised me. Would you have liked it more or less if you saw it when you were younger?
This one's tough. I feel like I would like it the same. I think I would still thoroughly enjoy it, even if I was younger.
I'm not sure. I think I would have liked it then. Of course, Robin Williams and stuff like that. But I definitely like it a lot now, and I'm glad I watched it now as opposed to 18 or something like that.
Right, and just getting those laughs and not knowing even those people, Robin Williams and Nathan Lane and their histories and all of that.
Knowing Nathan Lane from as Pepper from Modern Family, I think it made it even better.
Yeah,
honestly. Favorite part?
This is really hard. I love when they're trying to teach Nathan Lane to be straight, and they're like, "Okay, walk." And then so he's trying to walk, and it's really, it's
John Wayne.
It's not even girly. It's like it's just gay feminine.
What did he say? Too flouncy or something like that?
Yeah, too flouncy. And then he does John Wayne, and he puts on the sun hat, and then when he turns to the girl that's sitting there, I forget what he says to the older woman. Yeah. But it's just like, oh my gosh, the hell is the matter with you?
That scene right there might be my favorite part.
But I also love the entire dinner scene. It is so tense and so funny and just so ridiculous. Again, we didn't mention the China where they're all trying to figure out what's on these bowls that are very inappropriate.
Later on, the wife said, then there was something on those bowls.
Yep. No, there's a girl on this one. It's fine. I love it. Oh, gosh. It was just fantastic.
Least favorite part?
Probably anything that really has to do with the actual scandal part. I'm not here for any of that. That was like, ugh.
And then at the end when it's just like, oh, they're a loving family. Let's go anyway. You're not marrying him.
Right.
That was probably my least favorite part. Just because all right, whatever. And then he opens the door and it's like, oh, now I need you.
Yep.
So there's that. Would you recommend to someone who hasn't seen it?
Absolutely.
Watch it again.
Yes.
Those are both yeses for me as well. Is it a stop and watch if it's on television movie?
Yes, it is.
The famous director Paul Thomas Anderson has been quoted as saying, if I come across that movie, I stop. I don't care what I have to do. I'm stopping and watching that whole movie every single time.
I figured I was going to say that as well, that it's one of those where you stop and watch it when it's on TV, but now you're in it for the rest of the movie.
Absolutely.
You can't just walk away.
Well, it kind of, the pacing doesn't really get too slow at all. It moves right along. Next thing you know, it's just like
Gene Hackman in drag.
Next thing you know, it's Gene Hackman in drag.
Yeah.
Are you happy you watched it?
Absolutely.
And does it hold up?
Yeah.
They use cell phones.
Sure.
So there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine.
Cool.
It holds up.
That is our double review of the Birdcage from 1996. Double reviews back to back for us for I think the first time ever. But
Yeah. What was the last one we did? I forget already.
The last movie we did was the Devil's Advocate.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and that was back.
If you haven't seen that review, that's another one that I hadn't seen either. Check that one out as well. We had a lot of fun with that one.
But different kind of fun.
Because
it's a lot different than the Birdcage, in case you don't know.
It absolutely is. All right.
Way different movies.
Excellent choice of movie this week. I'm really glad we got back into it with a fun one.
Yeah.
See what we've got coming up for next week. But that is the Birdcage Under a Rock review.
And it's time for Thought of the Day.
Thought of the day.
Get that Nathan Lane going.
I'm doing jazz hands. What the hell more do you want?
You gotta have him higher up, I think, for him.
All right, lay it on us.
So future generations may never know the thrill of randomly finding cash on the ground.
Oh my God.
Isn't that just a bummer?
You could find a gift card with 38 cents on it, maybe.
Yeah, but if you see that gift card, are you really going to pick it up?
I've found a $20 bill. I don't know if I found anything bigger, but then that's still pretty damn awesome.
I think about that time you found that $20 bill.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh.
Definitely a good thought. By the way, if you are new to Luke and Naomi on air, I have been singing Thought of the Day since it was actually sponsored in 2019. That's where it all started. More old school morning show stuff. That's where that comes from.
That's why he sings it. There is a reason behind it.
And while I'm thinking about it, that's where Love You Bye comes from as well, because when we were in New Mexico, we would have the gruffest, roughest leatherneck oil field working guys call us in the morning and answer a goofy question and then say "Love You Bye" as they're hanging up. So that's where that all came from.
That was a rule on the show, and it all started with a topic that we did
Steve the Beer Man from Carlsbad.
Yep, that's right.
That's who did it first.
And that's how it started, and that's why we always say love you, bye. And the more you stick around for the show, then it's kind of, your responsibility as well.
Rochelle
When
jumped
you
in on
leave-
it last week, so I figured I would explain
no way!
in case she didn't know.
She
so.
did earn
That's
Listener
right.
of the Month.
There you go.
Congratulations, Rochelle. Listener of the Month for that, for watching the movie, being a part of the chat, and jumping in with Love You Bye.
20 kindergartners.
20 kindergartners.
Right on. If you are listening on audio and downloaded, you can jump in on the chat live yourself. Again, 7:30 Monday nights on our YouTube at Luke and Naomi on air on YouTube. Luke and Naomi on air everywhere.
Luke, you gonna leave us with a laugh?
I am going to do my best.
I don't think you can beat that last Rochelle and 20 kindergartners.
I have another kind of dark one that
I don't know if we can keep
we
going
went
dark,
a little
though.
dark. So I'm going to
Yeah.
start with this one, okay? What's worse than a worm in your apple?
2 worms in your apple?
The Holocaust.
That's terrible!
Well, it is. That's probably the
We
worst
just
one I've
watched
ever done.
Band of Brothers.
Yeah, we've been on a World War II kick for the last week or so sorry about that one.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I went to the zoo recently, and the only animal they had was a dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
That's stupid. Don't even grin. That's
That
stupid.
one's awesome. That one's good.
No.
And finally, what did Batman say to Robin before they got in the Batmobile?
I don't know.
Robin, get in the Batmobile. Yes. We don't call them dad jokes for nothing. Except for that first one. That's something else. All right, that is going to do it. When you make that face, that means we're done. Yeah.
We're done.
That's going to do it for episode 144. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for watching along with us live on the YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody who listens downloaded after the fact. We appreciate you no matter where, when, or how you are listening. Please check us out on the Facebook, Instagram, like, subscribe, share, all of that stuff for us. We got to pump up those YouTube subscriptions as well. So tell your friends and family to jump in on it. Share the
Come hang out
hypothetical.
with us.
Check the Facebook and Instagram for the next couple of days, and TikTok and YouTube Shorts as well.
We're
because
everywhere.
I'm going to get some of those clips from that hypothetical up there. We'll see if we can't get ourselves in trouble on the internet in the coming weeks or something like that.
You do like that, don't you?
Yeah, why not? You know, it's a lot of fun. Luke and Naomi on air everywhere. And until next week in episode 145, have some fun. Be excellent to each other.
Love you. Bye.
Oh, boy. Bye, chat.